Hey guys, Numbers here, and welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast. I am stuck inside of a hungry node, slowly regenerating health, hoping that I can do a Wisp Nebris transformation back and forth to hopefully get on top of this thing and maybe escape. I have already lost all of my stuff once, and I'm probably going to lose what I have on me now, which stinks because I did make this sword very recently. So, yeah, I was fighting the Crimson Cult, which is right over there. You probably can see them on the mini map as faceless red arrow people. But I was fighting them, and I'm like, oh, cool, they have a spell that pulls you backwards. Wait a second. Wait a second. That spell's getting a bit stronger as I get away further. That doesn't make any sense. And then I realized, oh god, there's a hungry node behind me. And unfortunately, the stuff I lost was pretty brutal. I lost my hammer, my silk touch pick, my shovel, my regular pick, my regular sword, my two jars, two nodes in a jar, my and my two thaumic wands, which those are going to be a pain in the butt to replace, but oh well, that's what happens when you get careless with Hungry Node. Alright, I think I'm at full health. 7? No, I can do one more. I'm going to try to escape this, and if I do, I'll be the happiest man alive. So what am I right now? I am me. Alright, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Yes, freedom. Okay, definitely want to put guys here and here. Now I found that zombie is so gonna die if he comes. Oh, no, he's right there. Ow! That hurt. Alright, so what I really want to do is oscillate back and forth. Try to build up enough momentum to get out of here. Nope. Oh crap, I did not want to get stuck here. Dang it. This is so frustrating. This is probably going to be one of the most frustrating aspects of the game. Alright, I'll be right back and I'll see if I can't get myself back in position. Okay guys, I managed to escape thanks to this long sword. It has an ability, I don't know what to call it, this forward jump thing. It just managed to give me enough momentum where I could escape from this god-awful thing. So, I just lost all my stuff because of it. And I don't think I'm going to come back without a better way of escaping, so darn, I've got a lot of stuff to recover from. I'll be right back once I have sort of regained what I've lost. Hey guys, I'm back and I'm at my base, and right now I'm working on getting my wands back because I lost them. Oh god, I heard an explosion. I have temporary warp. Oh, that's great. Did I lose anything? So this is going to give me the core. I've already managed to reconstruct my gold-banded great wood. What the heck is it missing? I have no idea what it's missing. It lost one of the shards somewhere. Ah, this stinks. Because I have no idea which frickin' shard broke. Okay. So it'd be Earth. And it's just gonna keep stealing my frickin' essence. Air, fire, water, entropy, and I guess order would go here. Of course, order's the one that probably broke. Oh, nope, there it goes. Which one was it? Oh, it was entropy that broke. Oh well, that probably just zapped all of my resources away from me. But nonetheless, I managed to get the Silverwood 1 core. Yippee. Now I need thermic caps. But unfortunately, in order to get those, I need to find myself an air node. So I'm off to do that now. Hopefully we'll have a nice full capacity wand very soon. Alright guys, we're back and now we are going to make ourselves a charged thermic wand cap so that we can go ahead and make the ultimate Silverwood wand, which has a nice high capacity. So I forget what this takes. I think it's just Potentia and Aurum. Could be wrong about that. No problems there. And took some Salus Mundus. We have exactly what we need to finish this. Except we don't have a sufficient amount of Viz. Except we do. Alright, so I don't want to lose all three of these again. That would make me a sad panda, so I'm going to keep these guys at home. Even though they're not filled up, I don't want to have to replace the silver or the great wood one again at least. So I'm going to fill. I am going to extract the last bit of this stuff out of here. Put this stuff away, and I am going to go scour the world for more nodes. I want to find a bright node that I can use to get my node combining thing working. Although now that I found a hungry one, I am tempted to use that. However, I don't want to mess with it for a long time. So I have a lot of work to do to recover back to where I was. I made an igneous extruder over here so that I could get obsidian to cover that hungry node with. And I think that's pretty much the only thing I've done since last episode. Got more ender lily seeds. Oh, and I made an aqueous accumulator and a resonant portable tank of justice. Alright, so when I got away, I did manage to capture myself a Crimson Knight and a Crimson Cleric. I'm going to go back to that spot and try to farm a few of those guys, because they had some good drops if I remember correctly. This slot right here has been acting very weird. Oh, and I lost my baubles. That's no fun. Alright, time for me to go on my adventure. Searching for nodes. Alright, we're back. It is actually a few days later. I think 2 days, maybe. I'm not sure. I've sort of lost track of time at this point. But I am finally ready to make this auto spawner. Check it out. We've got a grinder. We've got an auto spawner. And now it's time to learn how these things work. So, if you'll remember, I showed you guys this room last episode. I've made some slight changes to it. For instance, I now have a essence drum and a resonant energy cell in here, as well as a diamond chest. So here's how I'm hoping this is going to work. Ooh, that looked interesting. There we go. Now it's facing the correct direction. Is it getting power? No, it is not getting power. Why are you not getting power? That is why it's not getting power. Okay. Oh, I still have a lot to learn about this Indirio stuff, but I was told that you can shift left click the bar itself Select connection I want to adjust. Up. Oh my god, this dev thought of everything, and he is a genius, and I love him. Okay, so we want to extract active without signal to the green channel, and that's going to deposit anything it gets into there. Meanwhile, I want to see all of them. Okay, this is all of them. Meanwhile, I have a fluid conduit, which I think goes in and out at the same time. I really wish I knew exactly. I don't know if it does. There's an up and a down. If it doesn't do that, I'm going to have to snake more cables around here. But I don't know. Actually, I'd probably end up snaking them there. Actually, I already have this one kind of snaked. Anywho, next I need to put... There's a zombie nearby. Next I need to put the auto spawner up there. And I have a quick and easy way of doing that. Wisp mode activate. Oh god. Oh god. Alright, so this thing's getting power and essence, so that means it is extracting. My question is, can it gain essence that way? And I'm really hoping it can. Plop. So I want to take one more look at this. Right now it is in extract mode at least. See, there's an in and out, an extract, and an insert, which leads me to believe that this does both insert and extract, and this thing here is just a tab to adjust the filter. So, like, I don't have liquids here, but I believe that that is the case. I could be wrong. I hope I'm right. So this thing should work. It's got power, it's got essence. Let's see if it works, because I really, really badly need Enderman, and I completely forgot. Back into Wisp mode I go. I forgot a single conveyor of justice over here. There we go. Everything is right in this world. That would have just ruined my day if that were still incorrectly like that. Okay, so we have the thing here. Oh, I'm probably going to need... Nah, I don't need a lever. That's silly. Alright, put that in there. It resets the idle timer, apparently. And this should start spawning Endermen, and hopefully that should start killing them. And let's see if this ever goes up. So that... I mean, it got higher at one point, but I'm just guessing that spawning sort of interferes with what I want to achieve. Oh, and where the ender pearls going? They're going right here into this diamond chest. Okay, we've got ourselves a functioning spawning system. I want to see what I can get from these guys, because you can really only kill 4 of them at a time. I want to see if this is going to be a problem for me. But I haven't found too many of them, but I captured one of them. I have a Crimson Cleric. Any second now they'll start spawning, I'm sure. There we go. Look at those guys. Those are so cool looking. They remind me of the monks from Where's Waldo? Okay, that's a Void Seed. That's a good item, I think. They seem to not want to spawn very frequently. How do they cost me on essence? I don't know. It's a good source of Void Seeds, but I really want their cloaks, because they look cool. So I'm going to spend a bit of time grinding these things, and hopefully we'll get something cool. Okay, so I got this book, and I right-clicked on it, and that was not good. It said currently disabled, but that was a lie. It was not currently... Oh, I got a hood! I got a hood. Oh, yeah. It says warping 1, so this is probably going to be bad. Oh, look at me. Got a hood on. That's pretty cool. I like this hood. But that probably just gave me some nasty warp that I probably want to get rid of ASAP. So let me get rid of this guy, and let's put Enderman back in here because we need some pearls. Actually, let's move on to our next bit. Alright, we're back. A few seconds have passed, and I have gotten out my Thominonomicon. And check this out. The Crimson Cult, a cautionary tale. Much of this book is written in a spidery and unintelligible script, but what you do understand offers some strange insights into the goals of the Crimson Cult. Their origins are shrouded in mystery, but it seems their goal is the perfection of a ritual they refer to as Apertus Oculus, opening the eye. What it does is unclear, but you doubt it is anything good. I do indeed doubt that it is anything good. Interestingly enough, you think thaumaturgy might offer the missing pieces they have so long sought. Obviously, only a madman would pursue this line of study. And I am a madman, so let's do this. I don't yet have the Eldritch tab, but I'm sure I'll get it eventually. What is all this cool stuff? Void jars. I already have this. Ooh, this thing. Oh, that's something I want. It's an everfull urn, and it helps me keep things full forever. Recently, a change to warp was announced by the dev. What it does now is it's a permanent debuff. Once you get it, you can't get rid of it. Well, some of the warp is. There's permanent warp, there's temporary warp. There's a third kind I have no idea about, but there is a permanent debuff warp. And I've said before, I really hate those kind of mechanics. They sort of punish you for playing the game. They punish you for advancing. It's like killing off a certain character in a certain Final Fantasy game. You have to kill her off to advance, but you don't really want to lose her. So the dev has actually introduced a change to it where the debuffs stop happening after a while if you stop engaging warp. So yes, it's a permanent debuff and it'll always be there, but if you stop doing Thaumcraft for a while, you won't get it anymore, which I think is the correct genius solution to that problem. Alright, so now we've checked that warpy stuff out. I want to show you what I've been after. I have finally gotten myself a bright node. Oh yes, a bright node. You have a 75% chance of damaging a node when you put it in a jar. That means if it's bright, it'll turn to a normal node. If it's normal, it'll go pale. For instance, this Ordo node that I found, 103 Ordo, it has become pale. And that's a bad thing. And these two used to be bright nodes, but now they're just normal nodes. And I wasted a lot of time and energy finding them, and then they didn't turn out to be the right kind of node. However, not all is lost, because what I want to do is I want to grow this bright node to be a super powerful ultimate node of justice. Now, in order to do that, I need to get this node to bully other nodes, which means steal their Vs. And this node that I got that was pretty low in aspects turns out to be the perfect pair for this guy, because this guy is also very low in aspects, but I can tell that it's slightly higher than this one because I see more twos and higher secondary digits as well. So I'm guessing that this total is greater than this one, which means I can expect the V's, if I place these two next to each other, I can expect this V's to transfer into this node, which is what I want because it's the bright node. So I'm going to go down to our thaumaturgy area, and we're going to place this guy. I've added, alright, I'm actually going to add another layer down here. I've already cleared it out, I've done a lot of clearing of dirt, and that has done quite a number on my manual and matic and shovel. This stuff is going to get moved down there. This is going to stay put. I'm going to put my node things right here. So the first thing I want to do is add this guy there. I want to put my bright node here. And I'm going to release it into the world. Bam. Okay, so this is my bright node. It's bright. Where is my... Oh, I left it upstairs. I knew having two Thaumcraft chests was a bad idea. Oh yes. My voice is just barely holding together right now. Hopefully I can continue just for a few more minutes to round out this episode. We're going to start our node bullying. And the earlier I do this, the better, because I believe this is a time-consuming process. So this is our normal bright node. It's got, oh god, I'm going to try to do math. Let's see, 5 plus 12 plus 9, 71? Well, let's go for it. 71. That actually might be right. That would be crazy if it was. Yeah. So this guy does not have 71. It has 46. So when I release this one should start. The bright node is going to steal the V's from this guy, which I'm just going to put. Heck, let's put it right here. No, let's not put it directly next to it. That would be silly. I'm just going to slap it down right. Okay, so I'm actually leaving space here. It's a bit too late for me to move it at this point anyhow. Oh wow, that was fast. Is this growing or not? I don't see it growing. I'm concerned. But I think those zaps are a good sign. But this thing just got sucked dry. Why did that happen? Oh, maybe because when I captured it, it was a bit higher, or it was a bright node. And I think when it goes from bright to normal, it must like lose something. I don't know. I'm just making this up at this point. Oh, so I'm expecting this to grow, but it doesn't seem to want to. So maybe I should be concerned. I don't know too much about node bullying. Ooh. Oh, it just took an error. It got an error. Oh, baby. That's a good sign. So now we have 72. Ooh. And it's got a water. Okay, so this thing is happening. Oh, I hope it does a bit better than that. I don't think this can regain V's while this guy is slowly draining from it. Oh well, hopefully over time, this thing, it's a very slow process, I imagine, will get bigger and bigger, and we'll have ourselves a supernode in no time. Alright, what else is there to do? I've done so much of this research. Oh, it's such a fun little mini game. Ooh, look at it go. It's just ripping it off now. Alright, I'm gonna find something to do, and we will be right back. Alright guys, we're back, and this thing has actually gotten down to zeros in every aspect. And I've been doing a little bit of reading up on the subject. This guy is now at a number. That number is probably 80. And I have here another jar with 75 in it. So I can actually get this jar to be bullied by that one. So I'm going to go ahead and break this node. Which I don't think is a bad thing. I could be wrong. So I'm just going to put this kind of far away. Get a wand. Break it open. Okay, so this one didn't drain like crazy as the last one did. And I think that's because I put it too close to it. I'm not entirely sure. But this guy should start to bully this guy. I hope. In fact, I'm not seeing any interaction, but it is within the 4 blocks that I'm told you need. So, actually, if you go one, oh, there it goes. It just drained something to somewhere. Or may not have. No, every time you get a zap, it just means this has lost something. Doesn't necessarily mean this has gained something. However, in this case, yep, we just gained. Oh, maybe you did get one of those waters earlier. Maybe I'm gonna get a Perdicio. Who knows? But slowly and surely, I should be able to build up a super awesome mega node over time. Oh, something just went up. Yay, more Perdicio. Alright, guys, we are gonna finish off today's episode by doing some more Enderio stuff. I eventually want to get to the point where I can use this dimensional transceiver, which is their version of the Tesseract. That's going to allow me to transport liquids, fluids, watery stuff, along with items and energy across dimensions. And in order to do that, I'm going to need, I think, a license splice and a soul binder. So I think I can make those today. Oh, I hate making these capacitors. You know what? Before I do this stuff, I am going to do some applied energistics, which we're going to get started on at the beginning of next episode, probably. However, there's this thing here called the experience obelisk, and I'm pretty sure I can make that right away. The only thing that's hard to do is this guy, which... Oh, that's such an annoying recipe. Oh my god, it's thundering. So, I think it used bronze, and eventually I'm going to need some of this and some solarium, which I believe I still have here. Yes, I do. Okay. So, this is annoying. We're getting away from this thunder. I was going to check my game sounds while I was sleeping, but apparently you can't go into the menu. Hopefully it's not too bad. Oh well, so where were we? We were going to make this guy. Oh, fail. What was I doing wrong? Copper ingot. Gold nuggets. Oh, that's energetic alloy. I took bronze instead of copper. Oh, those look way too much alike. Craziness, I tell you. Okay, there's that guy. We're gonna need some iron, and I think I already have a few iron bars. Yes, I do. That's gonna allow me to make... Where is it? Where? There it is. That's not it. There's the cage. Whoa, only want to make one of those. And now the experience obelisk. You know what? Screw you. I'll make you manually. Experience obelisk. Stores experience, can output liquid XP to adjacent tanks. I don't know too much about liquid XP. I don't know if that's mob essence or the other kind. However, I do know that I'm going to put this right here. So I believe what I can do is store all of this. Now, if I store one level of player XP, it's different when I'm level 1 and when I'm level 32 like I am now. So I think if I do that, yeah, I got 6 levels in air quotes. However, I can get all of that back. I'm 32 again. Okay. So yeah, that's however much. Retrieve 1 level. Okay, so this is a 1-to-1 conversion. That's beautiful. That's going to allow me to store a butt ton of levels that I don't need at the moment. I should probably automate this at some point. Alright, next episode, we are going to do applied energistics because I am sick and tired of not having auto crafting and all the other lovely advantages of AE. And you know what? I've already managed to get these calculation presses. And it did slip my mind that I would need some skystone, so I am going to have to go out and retrieve that. So, oh, I will leave this episode with a quick view of the meteor that's near my base. I just sort of noticed how nice of a view this is, like right here. This is so scenic. There's just a meteor right there. Tsk, tsk, zap, zap. And this is just such an awesome view. I do not want to obstruct this, so nothing is going to go there. And I think that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. This thing is growing steadily, and this thing still has quite a bit of beef in it. And I will see you guys next time.